morning as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The 0-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
First 2 batters of the game, you get leadoff double, and then you get a single. They're first and third. They're setting up pretty. Man, this could be a long day for the pitcher.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm gonna give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the 2 where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
So coming to the plate, Matt Adams. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A shot down the first baseline. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Lance Lynn starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Sean Shea.
And a curveball in for a strike. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Hit back toward the mound. Wong to his right. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, this has just been a really good offense this year. They're one of the better teams in scoring runs, and I think it's a stat that's so overlooked. We look at so many different numbers, but at the end of the day, it comes down to how many runs did you score. And they're scoring a lot.
Here's Jason Hayward now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Johnny Peralta now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Johnny Peralta.
Now the first pitch here from Lester, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Colton
And at
Wong.
first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Colton Wong will stand in. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And that misses, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Batting 7th.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Anthony Rizzo.
And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Wong has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Kyle
And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 6th. Catcher Wilson.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 31, Lance Lynn.
Digging in, Lance Lynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Too high, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. On its way from Lester. Softly hit out toward short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, there's a nice soft line drive from the pitcher. Kind of what you expect, right? Not really good hitter, but he puts the ball in play. Nice job.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The right fielder, number 15.
In now, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now at the plate, John Lester. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. Here's Addison Russell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Cue shot here out towards short, and one gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Oh-2 now from Lester. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters, and both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Striding into the box, Colton Wong. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Zobrist is there for it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter, strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
To third, picked up by Peralta. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The right fielder, number 22, Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lynn comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Jose Martinez.
In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Into the box now, Lance Lynn, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss for strike one.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 1-1 pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
Well, he sure didn't look good right there trying to put that bunt down. I'd be surprised if they give him the bunt sign again, but let's watch and see.
Hey, double him up!
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cardinals are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there, it makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Ready once again, Aledmys Diaz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's Randall Grichuk. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
One and one. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it. E6 all the way.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another chance? Johnny Peralta. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
0-2. Here it is. And he got him. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Chris Colabello is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Chris Colabello.
In there, and it's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Another 0-2 coming. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now is John Jay, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Mike Montgomery is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Colton Wong.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. Hayward is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 31, Lance Lynn.
Striding in once again, Lance Lynn. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Zach Duke is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Zach Duke.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes, 2-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Hayward is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martinez ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Baseman number 18, and Sobres. Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. In now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Dexter Fowler.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dexter Fowler. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Get two. Let's go.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Javier Baez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The average coming in 257. 6 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Wong onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1 down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Carl Edwards Jr. will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is after it. 2 down.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Chris Bryant now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton. He's gone 3 for 11. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And this is going to be a foul ball.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Albert Almora will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5, Albert.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Number 19 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1 in the dirt, and now let's see. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Matt Caesar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Grichuk over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. Head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. He's gone 2 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. Koji Uehara takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Dexter Fowler.
A high fastball is in there. Uehara looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Adams. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Johnny Peralta, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Striding in once again, John Jay. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
John Jay.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nope. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try it again, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ryan.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Colton Wong.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Uehara's ready. Here's the 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first long. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Ready for another shot now, poaching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Grounder down the line at third. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. The 0-1. Oh, he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Head-to-head with Trevor Rosenthal. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Peralta fields it cleanly, and he's safe. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Matt Bowman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Hector Rondon takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 56. Hector Rondon. Now catching and batting in the 8th spot, number 47, Miguel Montero.
In now, Matt Bowman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Leading off for St. Louis, pitcher Matt Bowman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Oh my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 2-2. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Leading off, Miguel Montero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Peralta's there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Martinez. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Cubs. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready once again, Matt Adams. He singled his last time up.
Matt Adams.
Rondon looks in. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, 2 for 9. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Colton Wong, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up.
Baseman, Ryan.
Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Just got a piece to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Settling in now, Albert Almora comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are tied 2-2. Pedro Strop gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Pedro Strop.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. His career line against Pedro Strop, 1 for 4.
Yadier Molina.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, pitcher Matt Bowman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Bowman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Almora, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
In now, Dexter Fowler, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, how about that for a game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Pedro Strop.
Leading off for the Cubs, pitcher Pedro Strop.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 18, and Zobrist.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Matt Adams now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Martinez attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice single. At least he can go home now. Being 1 for 6 is a lot better than 0 for 6.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. The 0-1, and oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Russell has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready once again, Addison Russell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay, looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to third. Peralta's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Cubs are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Wade Davis enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Wade Davis.
Ready for another chance? Matt Bowman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Hayward is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line hard to center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate